Okay, welcome to the channel. I just want to give a quick update on the DOM. What I got done last night was these red and green dots right here with the volume inside. That right there is big buyers and sellers coming into the market. Anything I have it set to over 30 will show up. Kind of like these dots right here. It kind of follows the dots right here. Like the 546, that was this area right up in here at 25037. There was a 40 lot and a 506 lot. And I'm using this for DOM scalping. Like when the 25018 right here in this area, 25018, we had some sellers step in and then they got caught. Once we traded above 25019 with that 330 plus delta, I went on ahead and got long and got myself a quick 10 points. So this is just some good plays to do some like DOM scalping. If you know how to do DOM scalping, I really, I really like adding the trades column because now I can see the big players in the market. And what I'm thinking about doing, please leave your opinion down at the bottom, what you think of this so far, what you think of the big sellers and the buyers being shown right here in the trades column. What I want to do is I want to make the volume profile a little bit bigger. Plus, I need to add the POC. I need to add the point of control. It's going to be like yellow bar for the point of control. I need to add that in. That's not going to be very difficult. I just need to add that in. But what I'm looking to do is some of, like when you see here, let me bring this out a little bit. Like this persistent buying right here, this little dot, what I'm thinking about doing is adding it into the bid area and kind of like flash with like two or three dots, how many they actually come in, so you can see the persistent buying, and as well as for the selling, for the persistent selling. And of course, that's going to be a user setting if you want to see it or not. And also, what I'm thinking about doing is trying to figure out how I can add like stacked and balance areas in this trades column. I need to know, trying to figure out how I can add the stacked and balance. I'm not too sure, but I will figure it out sooner or later. The trades column might need to be a little bit wider. So, because right now, these dots are going to overlap. Like anything you see, like up here to 489, down in this area. Of course, that's down way below. But like this 132, that's going to show up first on the left, and then it kind of grows to the right with the new dots. So, and when the new dot appears, I might have it so where it flashes, so it lets you know, hey, it's not an old one, it's a new one. It might flash real quick just to let you know, hey, a big buyer or seller came into the market. But this is what I have so far for the DOM. There's a lot more work that really needs to be done to it. I want to get this locked in pretty solid, and get it pretty stable, and then be able to put out an alpha build. Now, the alpha build is not going to be user settings or anything. It's just going to be, hey, it's an alpha build. If you have level 2, test it out and let me know what broker you're using, what data feed you're using for level 2, just to make sure it works with all different data feeds. And also, how stable is it during like news releases? Does it kind of stall out? Does it freeze up? There's things like that I really need to test before I can take it out of alpha and put it into beta. But I'm going to be throwing this out to people possibly next week, and then you can start testing it. And then once it comes out of alpha in the beta, that's when I'm going to add all the user settings so you can really customize it the way you want. But today, this morning, I mean, I made a little bit of money this morning. See, right here, we were short, and then right up in here, I went short right here at the 121. I did a quick short, and then we came back up, and then I saw that 69, and I just got out for like 10, 15 points. And then we had this 43 lot come in, and then I got a nice long on this one, on that 43 lot. So I did catch a little bit. If you would have caught that, you probably would have had like 100 point. I didn't get 100 points. I definitely didn't get that. And then I kind of played this area a little bit right here. It was basically break evens. because I saw the 30, the 228, and the 44 right there. So I tried to get in right here, and it popped up, and then it came back down to my break even, because the way I trade, when it pops and I get green, like if I'm like 4 or 5 points, I'll go ahead and move to a break even to try to get that run. But that's just my style of trading. More interested in capital preservation. Okay, even if it's a funded account for a prop firm, I'm not looking to blow it up. I'm looking to just build it slowly. And also this right here, this 30 lot, when this persistent buying came in and then we closed below and we had that seller step in, when that seller stepped in right there, that blue violet right there, when that seller stepped in, once we broke that persistent buying, I did step right back in, and then I got this one for a nice little run up here for about 50 points. And that was about it. Other than that, I really didn't do much because we just been chopping around. Yeah, it was right up in this area. This area right here. This area, we had a large buyers come in, and then I kind of shorted, got a little bit of profit. Then I tried to short again, then I got stopped out, and then I got in short again, came down here, made a little bit of money, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. Because small profit, small loser, small profit. And I was like, okay, I'm done. So, and then we have this area right here where the big dogs are starting to battle it out. And I'm not interested in this area right here. I did do a little bit of dom scalping on the 25.018 right there, and got a quick 10 points, but just for testing out this dom to see how it works really good. But that's all I have. Just give me your comments down at the bottom of what you think of the dom so far. That's all I have. Talk to you later. Bye.